name is Marvin XFiles, and welcome to Marvin XFiles. This isn't my normal setup. We are at the Jody Corner setup, and Jody Corner is here to assist me on this video.
It's good to be here. Good to be here.
Yeah. He's unaware, fresh news, fresh topic that I'm bringing to him. I done brought this to his attention. So this topic is about the Joker 2. He haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I know. It's
Guys,
okay.
I
You don't
have
need
not
to
seen
see
it.
it. You don't need to see it.
I don't think I do either, but yeah, let's see where this goes.
Okay. The Joker has declined. The sequel to the Joker, it has been a horror to see of like how high and mighty the previous film did. Now, the current sequel, the second installment of the movie is doing bad. Bad talks about it, and it's just gotten crazy. What is your opinion about this, Jody's Corner?
The Joker 2 earns $40 million in the domestic opening weekend. 3 times lower almost than the film's first opening weekend. Lower opening weekends than The Flash and the Marvels. Almost the same as Mobius. The budget was $200 million. I am stunned. No way this movie is that bad.
It's bad. I've seen it. It's terrible.
Yeah, but you're not. I can't use you as a rubric because you're a DC hater in every sense of the
No.
word.
No. I don't.
On that Marvel.
No. I've seen this for myself.
But you're biased.
No. I came in unbiased.
Is he biased, y'all? Is he biased to Marvel? Let us know in the comments.
No, I'm not biased. I'm not biased.
All right.
But you see how this film is going, right?
That's crazy. No, I mean, I see what it did. $40 million. Bro, let me
And domestic.
They should have never made this movie.
Facts.
But when I reacted to the trailer, did you react to the trailer? Which reaction with us? Maybe
The
maybe
first one.
Yeah,
I think I did.
they were hating on us.
Yeah.
Why y'all being so? It's so what? It's not really a musical. Why are you just knocking it? This movie was a cash grab from the beginning.
Facts.
Todd Phillips said after the Joker made $1 billion and it was blowing everything away and was the number one R-rated movie of all time until Deadpool 3 came out. Mm-hmm. It just beat the Joker. Everybody said, Todd, you got to do another one. Joaquin, you got to do a Joker 2. They said, no, we're not going to do another one. Months later, years later, we're going to do another one. As soon as I heard that, I said, this movie shouldn't be made. It's a cash grab. It shouldn't have been done. So I'm looking at this figure, XFiles, dog, and $40 million is abysmal. Less than The Flash. Understand, The Flash had the Zack Snyder DC cult hating against it. It had the Ezra Miller haters against it because Ezra Miller was practically canceled in a controversy. And it was in a very dark place in the DCEU. So all that working against it, it still did better than the Joker 2. This goes to show you, ladies and gentlemen, that Hollywood has no idea what the fan base really wants.
Facts.
There is a huge disconnection, and we are letting people know with our wallets, we ain't playing that. Marvel is seeing that they got to change it up because that fake woke agenda-based LGBTQ women over men agenda wasn't working. They brought Feige to get back Russo's, to bring back Tony Stark's Iron Man as Doom. And now this. Okay. I heard Todd Phillips said before this dropped, he knew the movie was bad. The director knew this movie was bad because he said, I'm leaving DC. Before this came out, he said, I'm not doing any more DC movies.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
When your director, before his movie comes out, says, I'm done here, I'm not going to I don't see myself doing any DC. You should have known right then and there. Folie à deux. Okay. Nobody likes musicals.
Facts. Okay, hold on, Jody. And you kind of... Now, wonder if I told you that they are pointing the finger at James Gunn why this movie is a failure.
Snyder Cult.
It's on his watch.
Snyder
he
Cult.
is CEO.
That's Snyder
Him
Cult.
and Peter Safran, right? Is it Peter Safran?
Peter Safran.
Safran. They are blaming those two.
Crazy.
And saying that is James Gunn's fault. He is in charge. He has a head seat as CEO for Warner Brothers for the DCU, and they're pointing their fingers at him. But hold on, Jody, hold on. James Gunn was criticized for giving a round of applause for the Rotten Tomato score for Penguin and also Superman Christopher Reeve documentary.
Yeah.
They were telling him that, it isn't his film. He wasn't involved in any of the artistic styles or any of that. He doesn't deserve any credit. But yet they want to blame him for the Joker 2 downfall and how it earned $40 million domestic. They're pointing their fingers at James Gunn. He is the one to blame.
Bro,
but when James Gunn, he wasn't even hired up in the position. Hey, yo, James Gunn, he wasn't even the thoughts. Hey, but when the sequel came out, so how can you blame James Gunn? This news is running rapid on Twitter.
Let me see that mouse.
And they blaming James Gunn.
Why do you keep saying they? You know who it is, my dude. Stop playing. You know who it is. There is no they. It's the entity. It's you know who these people are, bro. You need to identify who they are.
It's the Snyder Cult.
It is the Zack Snyder's cult of toxic fans that will not and will refuse to let DC move on.
Yes. It's just the amount of hate that he is giving. Now go to the other one, Jody.
This one?
Yes.
Here, you get the mouse back.
This is Todd Phillips says James Gunn got
the big picture, didn't it? So we could pull up on the side.
Oh, okay, got you.
Look, there.
Todd Phillips says James Gunn got zero input on Joker 2.
Right? Yeah.
With all due respect, James Gunn and Safran, this is the kind of Warner Bros. Movie in that them also wanted it to be like. Okay, Todd did his thing. Let's Todd continue to do his thing. And they wanted Todd Phillips to do what he's doing, and they have faith up in his product. James Gunn is not responsible for the Joker 2 demise. James Gunn didn't even give him any type of advice. He didn't. And in my opinion, Todd Phillips don't need James Gunn advice. He doesn't. He's a better director. He's a better writer. He has much more of a serious tone type of movie.
Who are you talking about here?
Huh?
Who's better, James or Todd as a director?
Todd Phillips. Todd.
Okay, cool. Good.
So
sure.
yeah. So James Gunn, his input was not needed on Todd Phillips' work. I'm sorry. But they still remain to blame James Gunn, though.
The Snyder Cult will do
That's
that.
my thing.
James Gunn's going to get all the hate for everything DC related, even things that are Marvel related. They're going to come for James Gunn because the Snyder Cult is going to weaponize every piece of bad publicity and make up bad publicity and put it on his shoulders because he replaced Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it was James Gunn. It could have been Quentin Tarantino. It could have been Mel Gibson, Patty Jenkins. Any director that took over DC would be getting this hate. It's nothing personal. The Snyder Cult doesn't. They're not taking it personal. Their hate is complete. Their hate is pure. No matter who it is, They will get this hate so long as they're sitting on the head of DC and not their Lord and Savior, Snyder.
Question: how do James Gunn is supposed to win if this amount of hate is being thrown at him out of all direction?
Welcome to DC.
And
see you.
He haven't his first movie haven't even released, and he's already getting blamed.
Welcome to my side.
This makes no
You're rooting for You're rooting for a director to win, and the cult is helping him, is trying to help him fail. That's exactly the position that I was in when I was rooting for my girl Patty, and the cult was doing everything to tear her down. It's how do you feel?
They are legion, and it's crazy because like James Gunn, all that we got is photos, and behind and like crappy photos, like behind the scenes type of screenshots, and people aren't blaming him for Superman. So I already know as soon as Superman 2025 come out, hate automatically.
Yeah.
And it's sad how that people are not even giving it a chance. People are now open-minded and saying, well, I'm gonna give it a chance, but people want James Gunn to fail.
People will give it a chance.
And it's transparent.
It's only the cult that is not giving this a chance, bro. The Snyder cult is garbage. Who cares what they think? Let me tell you, when they start busting trailers for Superman and they're eye-poppingly gorgeous, one thing that I don't give James credit enough for is that his films are beautiful. If you look at the MCU, he has some of the most polished, refined CG in all of his movies. Popping colors, popping aspect ratios, amazing character design, outfits, bright and popping. So, and the crispness of it is just so freaking amazing. And the whole scene seems to be one vivid image of just CG awesomeness. Imagine all that color that was effectively wasted on a whack team like the Guardians of the Galaxy on Superman. Bruh, them trailers gonna be out of this world. Superman 2025 is gonna be one of the best looking DC movies ever. It's gonna be popping like crazy, bro. And if people see those trailers, if that movie is good, the masses heavily outweigh the small, very few, very tiny, toxic Snyder cult. They could talk trash on Twitter all they want. If Superman is awesome, X-Files,
Yeah.
and the general public like us love it,
Yeah, agree.
it makes money.
Yeah.
When
It gotta have those two things. It has to be good,
Yes.
and it gotta make
Yes.
its money.
And when it does, those
Okay.
bed bugs, when the Snyder Cut crawls out to hate on it, that movie's not good, the general audience on Twitter is going to call them idiots. You guys are dumb. You guys don't know what you're talking about. They're going to get rejected on Twitter because the other people know it's good. They tried to do it with Wonder Woman. It didn't work
Yeah.
because the movie was good. Nobody want to hear that bullshit.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with this, bro.
Okay, hold on. I got another one. All right. Here we go. Everything he touches turns garbage, bruh. Someone please save DC from James Gunn. Todd had Joker in full swing by the time we came aboard. He came on as the CEO, and it was already in production. I've watched and given notes, but it is mostly with Warner Brothers where it started. Everything forward in live actions we're involved with. He's telling you right there, the proof is in the pudding. He didn't have no type of input up in Todd Phillips' movie. He said, I am not attached to that. That is his project, and I'm going to allow him to do that. I was not in charge at the moment.
He was in charge, though.
Huh?
As soon as he came on board, he was in charge. He even said he gave notes. He gave notes. That means he's watching what Todd is doing. That doesn't mean he's involved creatively. He's just letting Todd do his thing, right? And then he'll just write down his notes about what he think works or what doesn't work, and he'll give it to them. but they don't have to do anything with those notes. We don't know if they did anything with those notes. So this is all on Todd, though. Of course,
It's all on Todd.
Yeah.
It's all on Todd. Todd.
It's like, think of James. You guys need to think of James Gunn as Kevin Feige, because he is the Kevin Feige of the DCU. So when the Russo brothers make a Winter Soldier movie, when they made Winter Soldier, how much credit are we giving Kevin Feige over the Russo brothers?
Yeah, fact.
It's like saying, Kevin Feige, you made the movie, not Russo's. Bullshit. The Russo brothers made it. Kevin Feige's going to give his notes and his ideas. The Russos could take it or not.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. So credit goes to the director. Remember, you toxic dweeb Snyder cult incels. When Joss Whedon took over Justice League, y'all said it was Zack's movie. Zack needs credit. Y'all said the credit goes to Zack. Y'all lobbied for it. Y'all freaking made freaking petitions for it. And Warner Brothers did that. They gave directed by credit to Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
Same thing here. Stop being hypocrites, bro.
Yep. It's crazy. It's crazy. People are really hating on James Gunn. And they're blaming him. He's the culprit. All right. You mentioned movies like Batman and Joker are separate from the DCU. How much you are involved in these movies? Do you know what their stories are? Did you read the scripts?
He does. He knows all of that.
And Todd has said, the same thing. So every DC movie James Gunn gave notes to get butchered and trashed. Expect similar Rotten Tomato scores for the DCU. Look at the negativity. Negativity towards James Gunn because he is in charge. And they kind of say that James Gunn had betrayed Henry Cavill of reprising his role as Superman. That's why people are mad about that.
Betrayed Henry Cavill? He never had allegiance to Henry. He doesn't know Henry like that.
That's what people are saying.
How's that betrayal? He's doing his job as a boss. Listen, a lot of people at DC did not like Henry Cavill Superman. And they didn't like his Superman because of your cult leader, Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder made him a machine robot, emo, non-saving people weirdo. And that put the bad taste in a lot of people's mouth. There's no way James is going to run with that Henry Cavill Superman. I knew it.
Yeah.
God dang.
Yeah, it's bad. This is the Rotten Tomato score for Joker 2. And they want to put the full blame on James Gunn.
Equal audience and critics all agree.
Yes. It's terrible.
What? When does this ever happen? Where the Rotten and the whatever the
audience score
is almost the same in the 30s.
They are related. They are related.
Oh dear.
This is bad. Bad. The next 5 films have nothing to do with James. Laugh out loud. I wish you told me this before I started giving notes. These guys.
What?
And now,
go back. What did he say? I couldn't read it.
Oh, you couldn't read it? Okay.
Dang, Aquaman and Lost Kingdom had 34? I wish you told me this before I started giving notes. Wait, the next 5 films have nothing to do with you. I wish you told me this before I started giving notes. Okay.
Yeah. So, this is Aquaman the Lost Kingdom. They're saying that the DCEU sequels have done bad. And this is a fact. And it's evidence of it. We got to look at Wonder Woman 84. Joker 2 now. Freaking Joker 2.
Wonder Woman 84 came out in a pandemic. It never came to theaters in a lot of states. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom had an anti-Amber Heard right after the Johnny Depp trial. People boycotted that shit.
Well,
that's not fair.
But it's true, though. That's all we had to know. And the critics you did not like it, or the audience.
No,
and
that's not why. No, that's not it. That's not true. No one went to go. Not enough people went to go see it. Why is the audience score not there?
this, I don't know why. That's a good question. I don't know why would he use that
Oh.
as a feed book.
Oh.
But overall, in the money it received up in the box office, it was low. It was a
34%.
disappointment.
Like, what are we doing?
It was a disappointment.
Let me ask you.
Mm-hmm.
You seen Joker 2?
Yes, I have.
Have you seen this movie?
Yes, I have.
Which one's better?
Aquaman. I'd rather see Aquaman.
Now, is it? This one's lower than Joker 2. Is that right? Do you think this should be 34 when Joker's 35?
Oh no. Without a
Exactly.
doubt.
So what percent do you think this should be? If Joker's a 35, what should this movie be?
Like a 50, a 55.
All right. So we're seeing the energy, and look at how many reviews there are. 62.
I guess this was an early review. I'm not sure.
62. What's
But
the
I know
words of
that-
that now? Come
yeah.
on, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, but this is the news that I brought to you, the sequels. And James Gunn is being blamed. So this is a wowie. James Gunn, he cannot take a break. They are here to slander his name and blame him for
33% now. It's down to 33. Do you know what the audience score is?
80 or 70.
81. Cap.
But I saw Aquaman and I don't like it.
I
be
understand
honest
it had problems because
Yeah.
of what they had. They had to edit Amber Heard and a lot of people out of it.
Yeah.
What are we doing? We
Yeah,
have to take
but
the
overall,
context matters.
It's I get that. But overall, the sequels are doing bad. And this is proof of that.
Wonder Woman 84, 58% critic, 73% fresh popcorn audience.
Yeah. So this is his point. This is crazy, right?
Yeah, Snyder Cult is I'm already ready for them. They're nothing new. I've been fighting them for a long time, and I fought them into their creepy crawly corners, like the bed bugs they are. So James needs to know what time it is, bro. They're gonna come for him.
And to talk about, and they talked about his friend. He was a deleted person, and he had issues with alcoholism and some type of drug addiction too. But I find it crazy how like people were making fun of James Gunn, his loss. That makes no sense. And a dude said, well, that's for betraying Henry Cavill. I'm like, what the hell do that got to do with him suffering? That's crazy. They will go at extremes to attack James Gunn. If you give them a small detail, they'll stretch it. That's how bad it is. This is the Snyder Cult. They are after James Gunn for taking the job to make DC movies. For being the CEO is crazy.
So reject the Snyder Cult.
It doesn't matter who was given the job.
Correct.
They would have been in the same predicament as James Gunn.
Correct.
It doesn't even matter.
I'm glad that you understand that. That's
That's
what I'm trying to
crazy.
say. Correct. It's nothing against James personally. I mean, the targeting of James isn't personal. Now that he is the target, they will definitely get personal.
Yeah.
They will talk about dead friends. They'll talk about his wife. They will talk about his family, his kids, because I know what they do. Ye Fisher, Ray Fisher, Trash Beach Made Punk, and the Snyder Cult have done that with me. They've targeted me personally. They've wished death upon me. They wish when my dog died. You know what's up, XFiles.
Yeah. No,
They said a lot of them were happy that my dog was dead.
Yeah, it's
When my
crazy.
daughter died, they said they're glad and cursed my deceased daughter.
Yeah.
These are real toxic people. And then to know that Zach lost a daughter, and then his cult comes and talks about my dead daughter, it's blindly, excruciatingly, demonstratively painful and evil.
Yeah.
That's what that is, and that's who they are, bro. So
Yeah.
I don't, bro. There's no limit to where they would go, but they're small. They're a small minority. Half of them are still. Some of the cult have moved on because they lost. I defeated them solo. I soloed them like Thanos, and now they're gone. Now they're coming back. Because I knew they were gonna come back. As soon as someone come in for DC with the DCU with a new thing, they're gonna do everything they can to try to make things hard for James Gunn, including what they did in the past. Let's not forget, they had Kevin Tsujihara, I think, and Sarnoff, and Wonder Woman's head in a bag bleeding out. That graphic that they made, the cult made it with their heads in bags.
I did not.
It's toxic, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, and Sarnoff had to come out when she was the head of Warner Media, one of the heads of Warner Media, and she called the Snyder Code out specifically for being toxic, bro.
I remember that. So, do you think that the failure of Joker 2 is on James Gunn or Todd Phillips?
It's on Todd Phillips, 100%.
100%.
I'm going to say, instead of 100%, I'm going to say 90% because James gave them notes. Now, I don't know if what Todd did with those notes. I'm sure he read the notes. And what changes, if any, did Todd Phillips make to his movie based on the notes that James gave him? We don't know. But because he's given the notes, I'm going to give 10% to James. But overall, this is on Todd.
I'm going to be honest. He didn't even acknowledge those notes. I don't think he did. I don't think he did.
Okay.
No.
That's possible.
I don't think he did. He didn't even acknowledge those notes and said, I got this. What is he talking about?
Here's where I'm saying. If he didn't acknowledge it, if he did not.
Yeah. I hear you.
If he did not acknowledge the notes, it's 100% on Todd Phillips.
Yeah.
I gave it 90% without knowing.
Yeah.
If he did, if we find out that he did acknowledge the notes, I'm going to put 30% for James.
Oh, okay.
And 70 is going to go to Todd.
Okay, got you.
You get it? You see where I'm at?
So, I got you. Well, that's our opinion about James Gunn being blamed.
You good, James?
For Joker
Keep
2.
doing your thing, bro.
Do your thing, James. Me,
straight.
I'm here for you. I will watch Superman as soon as it drops, and then I will make my critique and my judgment upon that film when it arrives up in theater.
That movie review's not gonna be biased.
No, it won't. But my name is Marvin XFiles, and this is Jody's Corner. And you can find them at Jody's Corner.
Ain't nobody can find me. Just type in Jody's Corner, you'll find me.
yeah. My name is Marvin XFiles. 2 fingers. Peace out.